Hey guys, how's it going? So we've just completed another week. So by my account, it's week 11 of the contest prep journey. Weighed in last week, the average weight was down at 82.6. And as I mentioned previously, things were kind of stable for a few weeks. We went from 82.9 down to 82.6. So we wanted to try and get things moving along a little bit. And we made some little tweaks to the diet last week to try and bring the calories down a little bit and ensure that we can continue the fat burning process. Gosh, my arm's looking kind of pumped today. So what we've done is I've taken out some calories from the morning meal and a few calories out from the meals in the afternoon, so the rice and the pasta dishes that I'm having, and that's cutting back on a little bit. Still kept the cardio at 20 minutes per day. Still kept the posing in every single morning, still training 5 times a week, still doing just a one leg training session a week after the fact that I've had that little bit of tendonitis in the back of my knee. So that's where we're at with everything. Now, that's the changes. I did have a whole load of stuff made up though last week, so it's not really been fully implemented, that stuff, as of yet. So hopefully we'll see an acceleration of the fat loss this particular week. And last weekend I was at the stag do. This weekend I was at the wedding, and again, you're having a wedding breakfast, you're having some meals off plan as a consequence. And to be frank, that's slowed down the progress a little bit as well. However, I have signed up to do a competition. So I'm going to do the NABA Midlands Championship. I've been talking about this briefly, and to be honest, I'm not going to be 100%. I'm just not, and I'll do the classic class. And I wanted to do this as a warm-up to get myself back in the swing of things of going on stage. But there's a possibility if I do this, I can qualify for the World Championships in June. And they're in Newcastle, and I'd love to compete at the World Championships in June. But it's also a potential opportunity for my son to come and see me compete, and he's never seen me compete before. So I think that would be something that would be kind of special for me to do the NABA Worlds, which is a prestige event, and to be able to have my son go in and see me compete as well. Because look, everyone wants to feel like their son's superhero, right? And maybe you can see me do that, and he might be impressed. It might not be, but we'll manage the logistics of that. So I've got 2 more weeks to get myself in shape for this up and coming event. I'm probably looking at kind of guest spot conditioning. That's how I'm going to be. If I can be dipping under 82 kilo, I'll be really happy with that, because this weekend, and May's not a great month, it seems. I am away for my father's 70th birthday, staying at a hotel, and I'll manage it best I can with the logistics and eating food and everything like that. But it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, so you just try your best with the prep. With doing that, there'll no doubt be lots of walking, which is always useful. I'll stick to the meals as best I can. There'll be protein shakes, meal replacements, things like that. But it'll be what it'll be. And then the following week after that will be the competition, where I might have to just do a little bit more cardio to try and come in a little bit tighter for this up and coming event. But again, it will be what it will be. So I need to try and qualify. And if I don't qualify, then hey ho, it will be a lesson learned in complacency. With these things, though, when you're doing a non-natural competition, you've got a bit of a free hit, and that no one's expecting you to do well because the guys are all assisted. So if you do well, then it's a bonus. If you don't do well, you're never expected to do well anyway, right? So it's not a big loss in that respect. It'll just be some money on petrol in a hotel room from there. So get organised to do all that sort of stuff, but it'll be fun. The big challenge I'm facing at the moment is working on the posing routine, because I've got to put something together for that. It's very short notice. The song I've got in my mind is a little bit tricky, so we'll just see how it goes, right? Anyway, guys, check out the video of my training, check out the current conditioning, and looking forward to getting your feedback. Let me know what you think, and as always, if you'd like any help with coaching, if you find these videos useful, then please do like, share, leave a comment, get in touch, and check me out on the Instagram, dr.andrew.chappell, and check out my website, www.thenaturalbodybuildingcoach.com. Help you reach your potential. All right, guys, have a great day. Peace out. Okay guys, so just finished up here training legs at Flex Unit. It's coming on to 7:30 now, so it's been an early one for me this morning. Leg session today, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm still nursing this little bit of a knee injury. It's ongoing actually. It's a niggle and I've just kind of backed off a lot because I don't want it to get worse, but I can tell that if I just continue to train the way I was training that it was going to progress. So I'm not sure it's any better, but I'm not sure it's any worse. So at least that's a positive thing. And as I mentioned, I think it's been a little bit of tendonitis, but if it doesn't improve over the next few weeks, I'm going to have to go and see the physio. And I'm certainly going to go and get some Voltarol rubber or something like that and put it on the back of the knee joint just for an anti-inflammatory to just reduce some swelling and stuff in there. But this leg session is different because of that. So quadriceps, I mean, I really nursed them because, I mean, I've got strong quadriceps anyway, but I did just the one exercise for them. That was the belt squat right at the end there, almost like a pre-exhaust doing everything else first. So the workout really focused on the hamstrings. So we had 3 hamstring exercises in there, 9 sets all in, calf exercise as well, and then the adductors as well, and then we've got the belt squat right in there at the end of the workout. So getting through it, it's hard training at this time in the morning, a little bit tired, focus wasn't, I don't know if it was quite there, but you know, decent session on there, and that's another one in the bag. So belt squat, great exercise, first introduced it into my plan a few years ago. Most gyms I've trained in, I've never ever had one, but I was fortunate when I was up in Aberdeen at Warehouse Health Club that they had the belt squat. So when I had a lot of back niggles and back injuries, I wasn't able to squat or leg press, so absolute godsend. And you know what, I really enjoy it. It just seems to take that strain off the lower back massively, and you still get such a great quad hip. I think better than what you get off the back of doing a hack squat or even a leg press for me. And I try to avoid leg press because I think it's not great for my particular lower back, so that's why I don't do a lot of it. And then of course the other thing you get from it is get great hamstring, great glute engagement, and if you watch the way that I do it, really slow, really controlled. And I did 3 sets of it, 2 with 6 plates for 10, that was hard, and then I finished it off with a 15 for the final set on there. So yeah, that's that. So next step now is I'm going to go and do some cardio, 20 minutes, put a pose, and then that'll be me. The posing video I'll put up will be probably from tomorrow, and my legs will hopefully not be too fluidy. And then of course I'm going to a wedding, so hopefully the wedding breakfast doesn't do my physique in that much, and I still maintain a decent look from that particular those meals off for the next 3 sessions. So yeah, there we have it. Other interesting news, I think I'm going to compete pretty soon, so I'm sure I've mentioned in the other video, so I'm not going to go into it. Anyway guys, peace out. Let me know what you think of my physique in another video. Ciao.